Alright peeps, welcome back to Lemon Canyon. You've got a beaver nipping in, grabbing a bit of lemonade. I mean, there's plenty to be had, to be fair. We've got our beavers slurping up water, filling up all the containers. Even look at the Lemon overlook here, man. We've got all these beavers slurping away, and they've only got that little bit to get up and running. Thankfully, all we need to do is chuck a couple of gears in here and we'll be sorted, as well as building that platform that feeds it. Now in this episode, we are going to be making the resourceful district here actually work. And we got two beavers hammering away at the same time on this district centre here. Why aye? Bit of teamwork from the pit. Alright, time to pause it. We've got this distribution district here, which is currently bypassed by the pit. We need to quickly sort that out. And now, I do believe we have resourceful gone up to here. And then we've got double D in the middle bit. And then we've got the pit on this side, covering it all. Now, if we come up at the resourceful district here, what we keep abandoning, we're going to transfer 20 beavers from the pit, 10 beavers from Lemon Overlook. And those 30 beavers are going to hopefully get all this water up here sloped up. Get all these plants picked, replanted, pick some blueberries, chop down some trees, and just live their best lives, basically. Now, the distribution district, I think they're going to have at least 5 from each district. Get them all in there so they can start distributing. Now, what that'll hopefully mean is that these resourceful beavers don't have to run all the way out to here to get some bait and water. They can just quickly sort it out here. And if they need to, go into this gate, which isn't as necessary. So do we have any beaver builders? Do we? Shite. Do we have all of our... You know what, we didn't need 2 beavers in here. Oh, we don't have 2 beavers in there. Great. We do need a beaver in the forester, though. Now, I'm just going to pause the metal production. That'll free up 3 jobs. Hopefully one of those becomes a forester. Happy days. Get some more of these trees and berries planted. Because thankfully they planted some berries before the last drought, which means they're actually on their way to being berries, not just bushes. So we've got no builders in the distribution district, but that's fine. They just need to be distributing. That's all they need to be doing. Oh, and let's stop to appreciate our wonderful canyon reservoir. Now that we have both dams done. Look at this big old dam. I can barely fit it in stock. Look at that. I love a beaver going up and doing a ladder, especially with a couple of boxes of berries on their backs. Look at the size of that dam, man. It's bloody wild. And it holds back so much water that's just getting filled. Or at least it should be. Aye. It's nice and open. This one should be nice and closed. We're just filling water from these sources over here. Absolutely lovely. Ooh, what are you doing, Mr. Beaver? Running through the old hoses? Where you going here, Paul? Are you doing something I forgot about the last episode? Ah, no, you're just picking up a bit of wood. Real casual, like. I often do things and then forget. Oh, speaking of forgetting, look at this. We need to get our here. We need to blow this up so we get straight and direct access out of here. Let's do that before I forget. Maximum priority that. Path and stay our way up there because we'll be wanting to chop the trees down on the top anyway. Right, they're all marked for cutting. Now that they're in range, get paused. Your services can be better utilised elsewhere, Walkhead. Like picking a scrap metal. Damn, we really need more beavers, like. So what's the actual crack with the jobs over here? Oh, we've got a lot of water pumpers paused. Alright. What about if I pause 2 more? Nah, I want to slurp up the water. Now, you know what? We can afford to chill out on the water slurpage as long as we're not at a deficit with our rate. Because we got the big old reservoir here. I spied a beaver cannon up. Look at a beaver cannon up log and barrels. I'll get it right one of these times with the berries and the barrels. Maybe once they add barrels into the game. It's in! Oh, and there's berries. That's it. First person enabled. Walking up, we're a bit stumbling, we're just in all of these lovely grapes here. Speaking of, do I actually have any storage for these grapes assigned? I think if we make this all blueberries up here, I think this one on the end here can be grape storage. Get the grapes in there, beavers. Stop clogging up your flags. And how we're doing our here, getting now out of the old number cruncher, waiting on gears. You know, if I was clever, I would have just like alternated lumber mill gear, but I'm not clever. Well, I should unpause the gatherer flag there, so they can dip in like this gatherer flag here is, and pick up the mangrove fruits, because the beavers love mangrove fruits. Have we got the second in? Have we shite? Still waiting on gears? Aye, I had a feeling. I was about to say, do we even have someone working in the bloody gear workshop? Nah, we didn't. Why would we? Oh, I might have to start cranking some more of these out at this rate. Right, new breeding pod station beavers. Build it new. Right now. It looks like the Lemon Overlook are going to be the big producers of beavers for the old settlements. It would seem I done goofed a little bit here. There's no pathway. I need to get that up to priority. If not else. You know what I'm not liking? The fact that we've only got 7 wood over here. Do I actually need to whip out some more bloody lumberjack flags? Because I will. It's not an empty threat. I will. You know what? We haven't even chopped down these two down here. Unpause that gatherer flag so we can get some more fruit. You know what? Actually, sod your fruit. I'm deleting you. Replacing you with a lumberjack flag. Maximum priority, beavers. I knew that you've got that big bad lad in. Are you going to become the big logger? Nah, you're not, mate. You're not. Someone else is going to become the big logger. And big logger, your job is to chop the river channel. All the way down. At least until here. And as well, I've been thinking, we really didn't need these paths in the actual river, do we? They're just taking up valuable grow space. The only thing I'll leave in for now is this little path while we get this bad lad connected. Oh, it's going to be too far from distance. I forgot that I planted trees in front of these pathways here. Alright, reconnecting the path back up. We'll use the old stairs for old time's sake, eh? We knew you can go and pick up all those little bits of rubble, and then I can delete the path and move on to the next step of wood production. You know what, actually? This gatherer flag here can see all of these berries. So I didn't see much of a point in this gatherer flag. Cut the mangroves down. Well, when are you going to have mangroves up here? As far as this berry pick I can see. Old tip, you're going to have to find yourself a new job. Toodles, pal. Oh, they're stairs here, aren't they? Yes, they are. That is perfect. Maybe not perfect, because I was thinking of popping a good old-fashioned forester right here. Oh, actually, that could be alright, you know. I'll do that, and I'll explain why it could be alright. So you see, the issue at the moment is it's got no connectivity with the paths. None whatsoever. But I can fix that by replacing this platform with a ladder. Oh, major changes are happening here. Dynamite this, beavers. Maximum priority. And as well, I'm going to have to rework this staircase just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Look at that, 8 valuable gears that can get towards our number crunch hour here. Well, more realistically, towards the centrifuge, which our builder beaver's dropping some gears off right now. Oh, would you look at that? We've got a beaver builder walking along the path here. And that means it's open for business down here. Are we burning any wood here? No, there's no supply, so there's no demand. That's great. Happy days. I'll leave that working so it gets piled up with wood. Making a decent little dent in here now. Now that we've got the bonus log chopper. Oh, we've got the beavers planting the dynamites in here. You know what? Quick speedy up it until all the dynamites are in. There's always one beaver, isn't there? Let's you doon. The whole team. Doon. Am I too quick? Oh, is he going to get the bomb in time? Oh, it's too quick. Classic eager beaver maneuver on it. So's Goosebum. You were a building legend. Now, how far along are we on here? Ooh, 60 odd %. I do want to keep that, I'm not going to lie. I think now it's temporarily time to go and see you later, see you later, see you later. And blow that up, please, beavers. You know what, while you're there, can you just, like, real casually blow that up? Just cause. This is on! Boom! Double dynamite next to the big ever-blossom tree. Now we can finally delete all these paths. And after however many episodes this episode is titled, minus maybe 1 or 2 or 3, plop a warehouse in there of the large variety. And I've been trying to think of somewhere better to store our lemons, because we do have one little lemon warehouse here, and then if we go and run the corner, this is a canny little gear pot. And as much as we love our gears, this is definitely a food warehouse, this, like. So lemon storage, and if we make our way up, we've got kohlrabi storage. Nope. Lemon storage. Make our way up. Kohlrabi storage. Nah! Lemon storage. That's going to be the lemon shaft right there. You know what? I'm going to concrete its everlasting legacy is the lemon shaft. And the lemon shaft doesn't just solve one district. You flip it around, and it solves the Lemon Overlook. Look at that, man. We're going to have to get a tidy little bridge over there, like a little access bridge. If it wasn't for the trees, we could get a little suspension bridge in here. That would look sweet, wouldn't it? But for now, we're just going to have to wait for that to get built. Like everything else we've got on this map. including this, which is still in the exact same position we left it with. Is that because I've got any builders? Now we've got 4 builders. We should be cracking along with that alright. Are we popping out any big sprogs, aka fully grown adult beavers? Nah, we're getting close on a couple though. A new wave of boths will be getting the population up, becoming slightly more efficient, ever so slightly. Now, as much as I hate to do it over here, I am going to have to sacrifice one job for an inventor, but I will delete these 2 to get 18 logs back though, because the resourceful settlement has had to be abandoned time after time. Right, we need these beavers to be resourceful once again. We cannot have them abandoning the settlement every time there's a bloody bad tide. Oh man, I've just been freaking out being like, I can't believe beavers aren't getting the gears in here. And well, like we addressed earlier on the episode, anyone's here making gears, man. Valia, get your still in there, make some gears so we can store some water. I mean, thankfully, we've still not filled this one up. I don't know if that's something I should be thankful of or not. It means I need to build a lot more water pumpers out here. I would say there's an argument to be said that I deleted the wrong deep bad water pump here. Well, I guess we're going to have to just ride the bad water wave, aren't we? We're just going to have a sticky bit that has to get through and out the map. Join the rest of its bad water brethren. Actually, are we not even overspilling yet? Any particular reason? I wouldn't mind to be overspilling, to be honest with you. Just like, nah, you know what? We need to fill this reservoir, don't we? Let's focus on filling this bloody reservoir here with lovely, clean, good water. Look at it. Flying out of there. Oh, morning, beavers! Welcome to a brand new day. We're just spying on the beavers here through a bit of soybean. Don't tell them. It's a bit weird. We'll quickly back on out of here before anybody notices. We've got 5 clean days. Oh, I'm loving the 5 clean days. Are we getting anywhere here now that we're making wound gears? We are. We absolutely are. Look at this. We've got our tapper shacking away here. Full on resin storage. Tempted to pause you, but if I do that, I'm never going to unpause you. And you're just going to be useless. We should have our gatherer working hard here. Picking all these lemons. Look at them all. Ready to be harvested and stored in the big lemon stack. Lemon shaft. That's right. The lemon shaft. Whoa, why are you sitting on your horse? 20. Alright, get paused. Then you can shift over to being a grafter here. Oh, please. Now, I'm pausing these 3 water pumpers here. Get paused. We need some bloody scrappers. Oh, these aren't any full and all. Now, do you have any builders? Nah. Do a shade. Well, we're going to have to acquire some builders from somewhere. By maximum prioritising this. That just did not work in the slightest, did it? Not at all. What about that temporarily pause to ease? We have 2 builders now. Happy days. Please, builders. Smash those bloody flags in there. You know what? Let's have ourselves a flag smashing speedy up bit. No more speedfall. Not until the bad tide's here. And like I just different nah. I just different bloody nah. We're gonna have to rip everything up. Berries, are you even gonna be able to make any berries? Ye may as well be paused. Ye's harvest, everybody harvest. Get everything up out the ground. I'm even gonna up ye to 2 grafters in here. You got nowadays a range, happy days. Get paused, you can be replaced with a metal scrapping jaw. Which, like, we probably shouldn't waste our time building at this point. If we didn't want beavers diving down into the water during the bad tide. Not long left for that large tank. Let's pause 4 of these, and that should mean we get 4 bonus builder beavers. Why, I don't see how that'll help, because we don't have any extra planks or gears, but hey, maybe it'll help. Sitting here wondering why all these TNTs didn't get placed. I didn't maximum prioritise them, that's why. They were never going to get done. Oh, look at this, we've got 40 out of 40 gears. Are we going to see a beaver builder?
Coming up the stairs, running down the path, and hammering the last blow into this centrifuge.
I would say no, and I've been here for far too long waiting. So why don't we just crack on? This better not be a beaver. Oh, there's obviously never going to be a beaver coming up. Oh, and I could have just done it. I am the worst, aren't I? Like, we could have just done a speedy up bit of this bit being blown. Oh, honestly, man. Why do you even watch it? I know why this guy watches us. Well, watches this vantage anyway. But I didn't get it. Well, at least I'm not a professional YouTuber, you know. So you cannot really be disappointed. Replace those stairs. And then we got a little bit more green ground to play with here. Why don't we give our ever-blossom friend a little bit of colour there. And then plant some more blueberries here. Speaking of, we're going to be wanting to be planting oaks here, like. Oh, am I going to press detonate too soon? Or am I going to do it just in time? So when I press the kaboom button... Oh, I didn't even have to stall that much there. Oh, I'm either late or early, aren't I? Never on time. I'm going to enjoy our row of big trees in the back there. It's going to look lovely. And here, let's make sure we get these stairs in here. It's the only way. Oh, look at these being chopped down. They're being chopped down. I want to get some stairs in here. Just for shids and gigs, you know. Just shids and gigs. I'm going to be popping a forester here once these trees have been chopped down. Ooh, actually, forester. And their lumberjack flag right there. I was going to pop the lumberjack flag on the left there. However, for the sake of having the same range, we may as well just do it this way. And I do believe I'll actually be able to check the range here. So if I pop out this bad lad, how far do we get up here? We get to the bridge. So how far down do we go here? Down to here. So I basically just need to fill this gap. Is it filled by putting the forester here? My forester, planted here, goes down to the path there. Just to the right of that path, this forester. There's going to be a one block gap, man. Howie. Alright, at least this lumberjack flag can see that one block gap. So if I pop the forester here, it covers it. So the forester's going to have to go directly in line with the ladder, which just means we'll have to move the path up a little bit to the side. So beavers, eradicate those blueberries as well. And I don't feel so bad about eradicating those 4 blueberries because we've just planted loads in the corner here. Now I pop the forester here. Why not? Now does that mean I can go ahead and delete this path now down here? Certainly can. Let's get this done. The only bit of path I want down here is this, laddie. So I can delete this. Oh, look at that beaver just made it across. There were a farmer, but the farm must have been on this side. It's no longer connected. Oh, I see 2 contaminated beavers, so let us pause while I get the ladder in there. Yeah, I just thought. Will it work? You know what, let's find out. So I've just had the craziest little idea here. It involves the beaver's wet fur bonus and some interlocking stairs there, forcing them to get in, well, what is currently a very contaminated bit of badwater. But I want to see, can the beaver see underneath? And it looks like it can. Because I believe when everything's unbuilt... Oh, nice little camera shake. Me apologies, peeps. But I believe when everything's unbuilt, this range that it shows you includes everything that's unbuilt. But yeah, now let's find out, shall we? 0.1 days left, aka we're about to hit the bad tide. But not to fear. Look at all of this beautiful, cleanish water we've got here. That is terrifying, that. Let's stay above that, eh? Whew. So what's the contamination here? 3%. 3%. That is officially nout. And you know what? Oh, I want to keep it that way. Me all came from the little progress on the dam here. I want to bring this close above contamination all the way down to a tidy 5%. Once it gets above 5%, kick it out this side. I don't care. And you know what? I don't care about this 28-day bad tide either. Alleys are paused. Alleys are doing at height 0. Just piss out all the good water and get all the bad water slung out the side of the map where it belongs. I suppose the only issue is when we do that influx of water there, the water level bloody rises here. How come I didn't see that? Surely we're not past that already. Yeah, now 5%. Why are we suddenly flooding here? We were never flooding before. And if we're flooding... Oh, I see why we're flooding. Because we are not pissing water out the side. We just so happen to be getting to the water level where it overtops that. So yeah, we just happen to be getting height 13. Right. Temporary evacuation of resourceful. Everybody back to the pit. Run away quick. You gotta beat the bad water out of this bit of path. Come on, beavers. Get your horses across. Woo! I think I've just saw the last beaver gone past there. Oh no. Numpty McGate. Rotsack done Numpty. Had to pass out. And it's probably gonna get bloody contaminated. Oh, speaking of contaminated beavers. I said this earlier. Migrate population. Lemon overlook. All your contaminated beavers. They love contaminated beavers over there. How are they in jobs here? Only 2. Only 2. It's lovely. What about the Lemon overlook? Are we struggling? Oh no, we won't be struggling. But I shouldn't have bloody let our leaves pause. We need 4 of these, graft until there's no more graft to be done. Oh, look, 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 look. The irrigation barriers are working. We can grow berries and soybeans until we're heart's delight. And I didn't have to do the little corner there. You can see how we've got irrigation barrier and then levee, but dot in the edge there. I didn't have to dig it up and replace it all with levees or irrigation barriers, so happy days. It looks like we might not even need these two, but I'll leave them in anyway. They look good, don't they? The side of the floodgate there. Oh my, the numpty hasn't even bloody got out yet. Classic numpty behaviour, that like. Look at this water level. Ooh, who are ye? From the pit. Oh, obviously you're going to the pit. I was wondering why you went from the pit through Double D straight into here when there's a... What on earth is going on? Did I just not notice these beavers? Look at that. All drying up and dying. No saving any of it. What an absolute shame. Do we still have beavers here or something? We've still got 2 bloody kits. Kits, get yourselves out. Oh, you're being born from here, aren't you? Any more kits gonna get born overnight? Looks like we could have a couple of more births. Like, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. We didn't have any magical beavers over here, do we? No, good, good. That happened once upon a time, if you remember. Speaking of things happening once upon a time, I set up automations that need to be reversed right now. Slurp up that water. Look at all of this beautiful clean water here. Oh, yes! Yes! Woohoo! I was not expecting this so soon. Alright, we need to make use of this somehow. I clicked everything wrong there. I'm so excited. Right, okay, we need a forester here. We need to casually build some stairs here. Put a forester on there. I'll just delete that path so I can make it part of this Double D district. And then I believe the only bit that's not left to be planted is this bit here. And that should do the trick nicely. We've got the line there, one little gap. Oh, and it overlaps. Bloody perfect. So we can plant trees all up in here. And I'm going to go for a quick smash and grab 9-day birches. Oh, and look at that. I popped some more stairs in and I even covered the bottom bit that's currently underwater. I'm going to add a platform there because that should allow me to get a little path round here and do a little bit of side gate action, you know. A little bit of cheeky side gate bypass the old district crossing. Speaking of district crossing, we didn't need anybody grafting in there. But we do want probably 6 grafters in there. Actually, no, there's only 10 years in it. 4 grafters in there, LD. 4 grafters in there. And then I may as well pop doing a second lumberjack flag just to keep you busy. Oh, the mangroves are starting to spread again. Oh, beavers, didn't waste your time doing any of this. Oh, look at that. This is in. And the forest I can see through the little ladders there. That is perfect. And we've got the wet fur beaver brigade doing these stairs. Getting slightly contaminated at the same time. With these here, I think it'll be time to unveil me unbelievably tall bamboo plan. I want to get bamboo planted all along this riverbed here, for as far as the beavers can see, and get chopping doing as much wood as possible. That's taller than the bloody canyon. It stretches out the pit. Right, I want to get plenty of this stuff in. I just spied another seedling. Get out of here. And that also brings me nicely on to what we're gonna plant and what I'm doing here. A little bit of unbelievably tall bamboo, you know, as one does. That actually looks canny there, doesn't it? Like a little bit of a curve on it. So you could use this unbelievably tall bamboo as like a feature on a curved building. Maybe one day. Maybe. But for now, we've just got to wait for the water, the bad variety that is, to get all the way down to here. Get the contamination up to 5%. So these sluices close. And then I should actually set this up that these open at 5% as well. Close below 5, close above 5. There we're gone. Tandem working in it. And for now, we're just getting more and more clean fresh water to level it up here and keep this lovely ground here moist and green and able to grow our lovely birch trees for hopefully at least 9 days. The beavers, big builder grafters over here. I did sign this to 4, didn't I? Why aye. And once they get this particular warehouse in, they'll be able to store all the logs and pick up the logs from here, which will greatly accelerate their building progress. Actually, if that's happening, that means... Oh, forget about this one. Okay then. We need an emergency beaver expedition immediately. We need a district that's got loads of logs So not the Leemord Overlook, and not the pit either. Resourceful's probably got the most logs not gonna boot, and they are the ones with the connection over to where we need to be as well. Right. After much deliberation, the pit have offered their services. They've came up with the idea of just slapping a single stack of levies up like that, and getting there by actually avoiding all of this old town, skirting down the banks there of the canyon. We're going to start off by bridging that with a side platform, skirting around all these trees here, which is unfortunately impossible, so they're also going to employ a big lumberjack, which I don't know, to me kind of makes the whole going around the beach pointless. Just cut soon some trees. I'll even be clever about it and say different cut me trees over here, and you know what, for old time's sake, why don't we do a little handy dandy warehouse there for them to stand on while they build the big stack of levies. Now the beavers is going to be 2 years to cut down 5 trees in total. That's all you need to do. And that's maximum priority there. Everything along the way. The path is connected apart from these trees here. Goes all the way down. There's nothing else that's maximum priority. Perfect. Now, scavenging resources. I need planks and we've got none. Therefore, give me those 80 planks at a maximum priority. I forgot about these ones. Little lemonade storage with the ladders onto it. Oh, there's so many intricacies on these maps that I just end up forgetting about myself. But anyway, beavers, you are just going to have to go ahead and crack on with that. And I wonder if I can get a nice little camera angle, which I unfortunately can, where we can see the badwater spread and get towards the clean canyon reservoir. And our big army of builder beavers crossing the dam, hammering in that lovely bridge to get over to build the lumberjack flags and then absolutely eradicate those 5 trees, all while the clock's ticking and that big dirty badwater is getting closer and closer to our beautiful canyon reservoir. Oh, it's scary. It's a scary. And I believe with night falling, we have beavers with now today in range. So let's begin stage 2 of our big build. And the heat has especially ramped up because when this went and over-leveled, it significantly reduced the distance between the badwater and the good clean reservoir. And as well, I believe this should be opening soon when it gets to 10%, which will help with the flow of the badwater, but will also start draining our canyon reservoir here. I just spent the whole bloody episode getting it up and running, so I don't think we want to drain it. Now what I am going to do is leave these 2 tree choppers grafting and tell them to chop all the trees up here. That way there'll be a little bit of a quicker access of wood for the builders that need a lot of wood to get this up and running. Now while we're at it, get the scavenger flags up and running. And before I unpause, we should be emptying out the site here, or have at least stopped letting badwater through here. Oh no, it's only at 2% contamination. Alright, well while the nighttime happens, let's watch this contamination get up from 2, get past to 5, and then absolutely stop it. Oh no. Oh, it's getting worse. The situation's worsening as we speak. I need this to get to 5% very quickly, so that this can get to 5% and open on up. Alright, we're up to 4 there at least. What about doing here? 4%? I like it how when it just overspills you can see the little tinge of badwater that it's got. There, you can see it there for a sec. But yeah, you can see it flashing the badwater. And look, we're up to 6%. We should be closing now. Oh, auto! Auto! Oh, and this is on. This was at least thankfully left on auto. It's pushing the badwater out the side, which will drop the level here. But how we're doing here? Oh, this has opened. And it's left a chasm. It's left a chasm for the water to go in. I think I'm going to have to get manual with this one. Like, I can't afford to lose all of this water here. I think I might manually close it now. Oh, I'll leave it on auto, but I'll have that on there. Because look, it's above 1, so it should close. And then it'll go down and it'll come back up. And that should allow this absolute chasm here to not backwash too much into the canyon reservoir, while still allowing our lovely resourceful beavers from the pit to get over here and build this bit levee. You know what? Look at all backwashing the badwater route. And this side should now have the badwater, yes, just pushing out. Not at that level anymore. Alright, so that's this reservoir safe now. Now all we need to do is I'm going to say fully close this for now. Just for now, you see. Because I have faith in our beaver builders in smashing that levee in. You can also watch these foresters get planted as well. Planted, built, and then plant. And would you look at that? We're safe. No more speed 4 necessary. We're in. And I don't believe we need this. So I'm going to pause it for now. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to let beavers get out there and build it and then pause it. What's for the now today in range? You chopped down all the trees. Well done, clever boyos. And there's been no one scrapping here this whole time. Contaminated beavers? I wonder why is it. Oh! Hello there. Are you marked for cotton? Why, aye! All the trees. I'm going to have to get more lumberjack. Oh, speaking of more lumberjack flags, why don't I connect this path, plop a forester down, and a lumberjack flag with an absolute quickness. Now, I do wonder, you see where the bamboo can't be planted? Can I pop a mangrove in there? I can here, but I wonder if I can actually pop more bamboo down. Aye! You know, the mangroves are up and out, for the most part at least. But it looks like I could definitely get some mangroves dotted about here and there within the bamboo. And I reckon that's kind of cool, like myself. You know what I think we need? Another lumberjack flag casually perched on the top there. Maximum priority. And yeah, now, where it's not going to let me put a bamboo, we may as well slap a mangrove down. And I had now to worry about. The dirty water is nowhere near this bit of block. No, it is actually pretty close. The beavers got it in just in time. I'm really proud of the beavers. And I am definitely going to let them just build this last block for a bit of a safety block, you know. But what I can do actually is drain this if I wish. I suppose I want to drain this, don't I? I don't want to introduce loads of bad water for no reason. And I do want to make this temporary here. Well, why not? Auto! Open that bad heart up. Let's watch the chasm of water create itself in real time and flow straight out the map where it belongs. Which also means I don't have to build the bonus levee on the top. Oh, it stopped. I guess this is just a bit of a slow-ass river, innit? You know what I probably should do is get it dynamited over here. So there's a little bit of a channel going down into this bit of the river. That would be a good idea, like. You know what we could do? Send some beavers over to the resourceful district. Let's send over a skeleton crew of builders. Just builders. I want 8 beavers over. And I'm going to ask them to pop a builder's hut down there for the remaining 4 beavers. And then we can see if they get anywhere near building any of this. Oh, no. I was only yoking. Big yoking. Everyone back over here, including your contaminated beavers. Nah, I'm joking. They're going to out of the Limon Overlook. But I managed to not see that. This was still flooded. I thought it was all going to come down because of this, but not yet. That's because it's on close above 1. None of that close above 1 nonsense. I want all the water route. Get that water level as low as possible. And look, we're getting our orchards planted over here. Hopefully there's still 9 days in them, and we can get a chop on them straight down. Although we will need some lumberjack flags to do that, won't we? Let's see if we can get one set up with the same range as the actual foresters. Oh, bloody hell. While we're here making bloody centrifuge. Making extract. I think we should definitely get some more production up here, you know. Look at this. I'm just upping the priority of all this here. All of it are there. Get it up and get it built, beavers. And while we're at it, unpause these. No bloody what? Eh? I reconnected it, didn't I? Oh, well, someone wasn't very clever when they were blowing up shite here, were they? Delete E. Oh, no. Are you stranded, beaver? Oh, no, you can just run around. Alright. At least I didn't strand a beaver there. A babby one at that. Anyway, let's get our path on the top of this ladder and say beavers and build it with a quickness so we can get up and on here. You know what, I've been thinking about this bit of farm here. I think I'm going to use the old crop override tool and just plant a completely reasonable amount of corn, you know. Completely reasonable amount. You know what, I've just been chatting to Zeno and Skodith here, and they've been saying, MiGly, would you mind marking all of those blueberries there for demolition? And I say, why, beavers? They say, well, you see that green bit of ground there? It's nice enough, but it's surrounded by green grapes. We want to add a little bit more colour to the situation. So, it's going to be the canola square. Oh, won't let us plant canolas on here. It'll only do it if it's a bloody tree. No bother. Canola square it'll be, anyway. Yes, they got the canola square before night time, and just before night time as well. And don't worry, I did see the sick beaver. 6 of the feckers! Get yourselves out of the Lemon Overlook! I do need to stop making them go into the badwater, like. I wonder why they're all getting sick, you know? I wonder why. Oh, and as expected, the unbelievably tall bamboo. The first lot in. Which is a bit strange, because that's a 10-day grow, and these are all 9-day grows. Why did he get planted so early, pal? Oh no, it's not. It's just unbelievably tall. It's just a seedling. It's only 2%. It's way done. One of them, innit? It's one of them. Oh, the path's back. The path's back. Now, we can ask for 8 beavers from the pit to get our here. And what even were they building? Oh, yeah. Dynamite. Building dynamite to get that, so this doesn't eventually start going now and filling it up, because it will. Eventually. Oh, we still got a decent little bit of water here. That should all be less than 10% contamination, and it is. But I'm thinking we may have to pop a floodgate on here. That goes up during a bad tide, down during a good tide. And then perhaps a little bit of detonation on this bit here. Let's do this now so we know. That'll send the bad water straight down into this channel here. Was that a beaver I saw over here? Oh, you're all going to be farmers, aren't you? So I've got these all unpaused. I need to go pause all of these jobs manually. I can't do anything at the moment. So I end up with just builder beavers. Building hoosen for more builder beavers. I've opened up 3 of these industrial lumber mills. 3 of these coggers here. And we're just going to let everyone pop along. Oh, look at this. Lemon Overlook. 20 beavers for now today. And 50 jobs in the pit. Let's migrate 30 beavers over to the pit. And build the last leg of this industrial estate. Now this bit of the industrial estate, it's going to be for the grafters. The ones that require spending all the science points. Let's get all these bot things up and running. Unlock all the science points. At least for the ones we need to actually, use now. Not that I would be able to unlock this if I wanted to anyway. When we get the science points, I'm going to overhang the shite out of this here. Let me actually start by purchasing some overhangs. With the science points I've got. So you can see me plans here. Even if I do still have to use a platform. Well, while we've got the rest of this bad tide happening, why don't I go ahead and finish up this big industrial estate plan we've got here. This 3rd section of the industrial estate is all about the grafters that are going to actually be running the thing. Well, that's about as much as I can do from this camera angle. You can see we've got our stack scanning. I have worked it out to some extent. I did think I was going to put 10 engines on, but I've put 9 engines, which I believe just limits the amount of charging stations I can put in here from 20 down to 12, I believe. I believe it's 12. So I'm going to start popping lots of little charging stations around here. Now, I thought I saw a spot here that I could pop a little charging station on. And the issue is, it's on the wrong bloody level to get anything connected to it. You see I pop a charging station there, where's it going to get its power from? And without unfortunately destroying far too much, I can't pop it there. Can't pop one here though. Let's delete this nonsense, get that on, and then say beavers, get spending some more of those science points. Hope I got enough for this. I knew I wouldn't have enough for that. Annoying, look, so annoying. There's no T-topper. Oh, I'm going to have to get 500 science points for that anyway. So build that, beavers, while you've got the platform out to it. Hang on, did I not think this through as well? I did. I didn't think it through. Classic MiGly manoeuvre that, like. Alright, at least I can fix this one. Dynamite! Oh, the quickness! No, actually, I've had myself a mad little idea for what I could do here. I could chuck a tidy ladder in a single platform, path that up, and then where we used to have little connections, replace them with connections / charging stations. Look at that for efficiency, man. 2, 3 at the exit. We've got 3 at the entrance / exit. Alright, now let's get this plopped in. Upwards. 2 times more. And then a universal. And a couple of more 100 science points. We're not even going to be able to use this number cruncher when we get it in. Because we need this. Oh, there's only one more metal block needing to be put in here, and I can see a beaver running along. He's gone through there. He's going to hammer it in. And we're going to be transferring power once again. At least we should be. We are, aren't we? Oh, we will be when there's demand, yeah. We're all sorted. Our next step of this little expedition is getting power to here. I don't believe that power will flow through a warehouse. Let me try that and test that out here. We've got an engine. We've got a straight power shaft. power connection blocked. And even if we use T's, as soon as we get to there, power connection blocked. And the thing is as well, I'm going to have to check and actually see where the power inputs are in these bot fort factories. Alright, so I can see that the top floor is completely off limits around the side there. That makes sense. There's spinning gears and everything. But can I connect in here? I can. I can connect in the middle. That's what I was hoping for. Because that makes it quite a simple one high platform there with a connecting log that apparently isn't connecting for some reason. Oh, because that's right. I set it up so it's bloody off-centered. I'm sure that'll never come to haunt us again after this. Not to worry. It is as simple as doing a couple of more platforms, locking this one for access to the actual factory. We're going to be chucking a left turn, so we're coming out here, and then we're going to go up, and then when I have enough power... Oh, I have 20 science points, I'll unlock that now, why not? We got into the side there, and would you have a look at that? We've got the power connected from the side of that bot factory into the front of this bot pod factory here that I can't click. There it is. And that should power everything. And now it's just a case of getting the actual connections to the rest of these entrances here. Piece of pace, if you ask me. And I do believe this should be able to get us off the deck and up to this floor here. It does. Let's connect the paths in to make sure. Look at that. We're connecting to this warehouse. And then we're connecting up to this bot pod factory here. And there we have it. Me lovely little staircase. Up to all 3 levels there. And it only has 2 different accesses. Oh, you know what? I should probably path these up so they actually do have a bit of access, shouldn't they? There we go. 2 accesses up for 4 levels. 4 levels of stackage. Infinitely repeatable to some extent. Knee power. Why is that? Because it's not prioritised by haulers. Fair enough. I thought that might be the case. Oh, no goods selected. You haven't even checked in here for a while, like. Seems like shit has hit the fan in a big way. There's no water! Oh no, what? Hi, hunger dying. Everyone's dying of hunger. Where is it? Where's everyone dying of hunger? Surely it's not here. No way. What's happened this episode? I mean, I suppose I have been increasing the population like nobody's business and really doing nothing with the food. Oh, the trees, the trees. At least we got some of them growing in. We just need to chop them. Don't know if there's any beavers even over here. They've got 38 planks, I can tell you that for now. Let's get a beaver in here. And then the rest of them in the district crossing there. And these didn't have any food either. It looks like we're going to have to increase the priorities of some bait. Both eggplant and corn rations. And the resourceful beavers have got need bait. Hang on, what? So they've got water but need bait. We've got water and need bait. And this lot have got out of nothing. Lemon overlook peeps. Yous are going to have to get shifted to the pit. Every last one of yous. Apart from all of ye dirty beavers that have got contaminations. You can get sent out of District 9. So beavers survived. We have 10 up and double D here. And the rest in the pit. At least there's plenty of lemonade to see them through, you know. If not else. And we are slurping up water. We've got loads of water in reserve. I've been a bit lax this episode, to say the least. I thought we were laughing and giraffing. I completely removed a lot of our food sources without even telling you about it in the last episode. Look at that big eggplant field. And by the looks of things, we actually need more bloody farmers. So why didn't we delete these 4 here, unpause these 5 here to make up for it, and plop a farmhouse down. I also love the fact that I never connected this path here. Please be connected. And that way we can plant more eggplants. And mangroves. Look at all of these thirsty beavers from other various districts coming to eat the last of our blueberries. We need them to reproduce, man, beavers. You need to sort yourselves out. Get feeding on some grapes or something, you know. Like these grapes here. I'm sure we've got beavers knocking about, doing everything. We've even got loads of haulers, and we'll have them all filled up and all these jobs. So I really don't know what your bloody problem is, beavers. Who's that? Watu! Watu didn't even know! Didn't even make it to adulthood before it all went wrong. Come on, surely we're going to get something done. I've got a maximum priority jobby on all of this here. Now, what was that? Metal blocks and gears? That's what's in here, isn't it? Oh, but not really. You've only put 3 of them in. Do I do it? Sacrifice all those resources we've just put in here? When we are making metal blocks just round the corner, like. Oh, and we're going to have to put all of those metal blocks in place. And the worst thing is we have one built. There's just no power gun into it. Look, it's there, it's built. I can't even easily send power to it because its connection's blocked. And of course they're building that one before they're building this one. Beavers, delete that. Use those resources of absolutely nothing else. You know what? I'm doing it. Delete, delete. Beavers, pick those up and get them into building this nonsense because we need it. With that, we've got to build a beaver hammering in the little shaft there. Right, so as far as maximum priority jobs go in the pit, there's just food related ones. That is it. And we have absolutely abandoned the Limon Overlook. We've abandoned the resourceful settlement here, and we'll soon be abandoning the distribution district as well. Once we get these logs doing, there's going to be no need for them. Look at that, we've even got 45 beavers over here with now today. We do have some beavers over here with now today. Still, annoyingly, getting on the path for these fit beavers. Starving, but still carrying lemonade from E to B. We need to get this fence up, like, for these District 9 beavers so they can't contaminate the healthy beavers when they're going across, like. There's absolutely no need for it. You know, while we've got loads of beavers we're out today, I'm just going to pop loads of scavenger flags on you. Oh, look, the canola field's coming in. And very quickly getting replanted as well. It's probably for the best. You know what, I just thought, do I have to get an oil press up and running for this as well? See if I select eggplant rations? Of course I do. Corn rations? No. Corn rations I don't, but eggplant rations I do. Right, where are my oil presses? This is one, isn't it? Right, oil press. High priority, let's go. I need ye up and running. At least one of ye's. Get the canola oil on the crack. So here we are, 200 beavers, 4 contaminated laddies, all in District 9 there. And we've just got to hope that we can keep it together for long enough to get all of this in. Because once all of this is in, we'll be sweet. We've already got a bit of a stockpile of eggplants I've been secretly hoarding away there, not telling you about. And soon, we'll be getting these corns in. And once this cornfield is in, we'll once again be giraffing. But yeah, now we need to get through to that point next. And unfortunately, beavers can't survive on lemonade alone. You know what, peeps? I think it's time for a dramatic 9-day speedy update. Will there be beavers left at the end of these 9 days? Or will we have a deed colony? I think we're going to be cutting it close myself, like. With these food factories, they're our only hope now that we have such a huge population. We finally have enough beavers to do the jobs that we need them to do. We just can't keep them all fed. So is one thing after another with these bloody beavers, innit? Oh, what beavers? Those beavers that are still around, that is. How successful were our 4 little food factories at keeping our beaver population stable and alive? Gonna have to find out in the next episode, on you, because I'm a real one, but I'm a fair one. I solemnly swear to cover my screen apart from the tiny bit in the middle that I'm gonna need to save. Other than that, I will not know how we fared until the beginning of the next episode as well. And on that note, I'll be seeing you in the next episode, peeps. Toodles.
Fucking, how do I do this? How do I make it so I can't say anything? Hey, I've got some roll, right? Blue roll to the rescue. So if I hang this over the top of the monitor, I can't see anything across the top, and I'm just going to look through one eye. So I can't see the left or the right of the screen. I legit can't even see the save button. I covered it up too much. Save game. Exit the desktop. That's it. I didn't look, I didn't peek. I have no clue.